everyone, welcome back. I know I look a little different in this intro, and the reason being is I'm actually just going to be doing a eyeshadow tutorial, so I left my eyes fully primed, fully ready for a really interesting look today. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I do know that I'm going to be using the new Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal eyeshadow palette. This actually just arrived in the mail earlier today, and I decided to just sit down and clear the rest of my schedule so I could try this out on camera for you guys. As you guys know, if you've been to my channel before, I'm a huge fan of Laura Lee, but that does not change my opinion on anything. I will be straight up honest with you guys, but I do have her Nudie Patootie palette and her Cat's Pajamas palette and her Violet Voss and Laura Lee collaboration palette, so I am a longtime fan of Laura Lee. But yeah, with that being said, if you guys are interested on seeing what I create with these crazy colors, because I'm not exactly sure, but I am very, very excited to dive into this. So if you guys wanted to watch along, see what I create, then let's just go ahead and get started. If you guys are watching, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and join my little Frida family. I am growing little by little, so any support means the world to me. And with all of that being said, let's jump into this eyeshadow palette. I think the first shade that I'm going to jump into is this yellow one right here, which is called It's a Party. And I'm going to be using that as my transition shade. So I'm just going to be taking that on a big fluffy brush, and this is my Morphe M573 brush. And what I like about this palette is that it does have a mirror, just like all her other ones, but I like when mini palettes have mirrors as well, because I feel like a lot of them don't. So yeah, I'm just blending that into my transition area. And I am trying to make this look super, super bright, so I am going to pack on quite a bit of color. Shade I'm going to be working into my crease is Damage Control, which is this teal shade right here. And I wanted to just show you guys, this is how much fallout came in from the yellow, and I did dip into it like 3 times, so that's pretty good. It's not super dusty or powdery in my opinion. And with the blue shade either, I feel like these are really, really pigmented, so you don't need to really dig your brush in there. And the brush that I'm actually going to be using is this Sigma Diffused Crease Brush, and it's E38. As I expected, this shade is turning out pretty green, not really blue, but that's kind of what you get when you mix together blue and yellow. But I'm just kind of packing it on and seeing where the color can go from here. What I really like about this palette so far is, I don't know if you guys can see, but inside my crease, I'm not getting any weird patchiness or discoloration. I know sometimes when you work in really pigmented shades into your crease, they do start to get like a little bit patchy, or they start to wear off like right inside of the crease, but this one is not. It is absolutely beautiful, and it's packing in there like seamlessly. It's super pigmented. I'm really liking it so far. The shade I'm going into is Karaoke right here, and I'm going to be working that into my crease and my outer corner. And the brush that I am using is actually a little bit more tapered, at least right here on the end. So this is the Carity E30 brush. I'm going back in with Karaoke, but a little bit more of a tapered brush. And I'm just going to pack that into the crease again, because I just really want that like bright blue. Next step, I'm actually going to cut out half of my lid. So I'm going to take this really small brush. This is the Sigma E56 shader lid brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I'm going to put a little bit in the back of my hand so I can kind of control how much is going onto my eye. And just really carefully carve out the inner half of this lid. So on the inner half of what I just carved out. So right along here, I'm actually going to take the color It's a Party, and I'm going to pack that in there. So I will say when you're packing on these matte shades, they do have a little bit more fallout than when you're just kind of blending them in. So just be aware of that. To help transition this lid a little bit more, I'm going to go in with the color Drinks, which I have not touched yet. But I'm actually just going to use that same brush that we used for the yellow since I'm packing it right next to it. Yeah, these definitely have a lot more fallout when you're packing them on, so I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and kind of brushing away as I go. So far, I'm really liking this, and now I'm going to take the shade Bottoms Up, which actually looks a little bit shimmery in the pan. So I think I'm gonna try without Fix Plus, and then if I think it works better maybe with Fix Plus, I'll try that. So I'm just going to place that shade on the remaining part of the lid. You know what kind of vibes I'm getting from this look? Lisa Frank. I don't know if you guys are my age or a little bit older, but you might know what Lisa Frank is. This is what it's looking like so far, and I'm actually really liking it. I'm like scared to do anything else because I don't want to ruin it. But anyways, I will just warn you guys that that Bottoms Up color, the pink one, is very, very powdery and very loose. So just make sure that you do your eyes first if you plan to use this shade right here, or just put some setting powder right there so that way you can wipe it away, because I am gonna have to kind of fix my makeup after I do this. But anyways, moving on to the lower lashes, I'm going into It's a Party right here and just smoking that down here. Now I'm going to take the shade Drinks and I'm going to put that down there as well. I really think would make this look pop is just an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight. So I'm actually going to be using this Ofra Nikki Tutorials highlight in the shade Glazed Donut. I'm going to quickly put on some lashes off camera, and these are the iikon lashes in the style Trust Issues. These are so beautiful. They have been used before, so they look a little janky. I don't want to show you guys until they're on my eyes, so I will be right back once I put those on. So this is the final look that I created using the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal eyeshadow palette. What do you guys think? I'm gonna come up close so you guys can see. Huh? What do you guys think? Do you like it? Like I said, this is the completed look as far as my final thoughts go about this eyeshadow palette. The only issue I had was the Bottoms Up shade right here, but I think with some Fix Plus it would work a lot better. I just wasn't sure if it was one of those shadows that had glitter on top and then it's matte when you go underneath that, but it is all shimmer, so I definitely will use Fix Plus with it next time and hopefully it'll work. And then like I said, once I started patting in the shades like on my lid instead of blending them in, I did have a ton of fallout on my face, so I just wanted to warn you guys about that. I usually do my eyes first when I am doing a crazy look just in case, because fallout doesn't really bother me. It's mostly just like what the pigmentation is on my eye. So the pigmentation was great, it was just a lot of fallout, so just be aware of that. Other than that, I think this eyeshadow palette is great, especially for a creator. You guys have to understand that Laura Lee Los Angeles is not like some big corporate brand. Like, it's not like Anastasia, it's not like Morphe. Like, she is one person creating these eyeshadow palettes, and for an influencer to create something this good, this pigmented, this blendable. In my personal opinion, I am very, very impressed at the fact that Laura Lee did create this eyeshadow palette. Let me know what other looks specifically you guys would like to see, like if you just want to see pink and purple, or if you want to see more of a sunset look, or just more of like a green or just a blue look. You guys let me know, because I got these eyeshadow palettes from Laura Lee. I got them all. Almost all of them. I'm gonna leave some color requests down below because I do want to start getting into doing like a lot more colorful shadow looks, just because I'm kind of bored with the neutrals. You guys know I like to create crazy stuff. I am kind of new to like really, really bright stuff, but I am really liking it so far. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!